Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, July 17th. You'll be interested to know. Today is World Emoji Day. This playful holiday began when the calendar emoji displayed July 17th, inspiring fans and technology creators to celebrate. It honors the joy of a visual language, lighting up messages with creativity and smiles. So pick your favorite emoji and celebrate along and join the party. So now you know. And now, it's time for the surf report. Friday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking choppy with waves around 3 to 5 feet. Conditions stay consistent through the morning with winds onshore at 9 to 11 miles per hour. By noon, the wave height drops slightly to 3 to 4 plus feet as winds increase to 12 miles per hour. Expect a steady breeze throughout the day with winds peaking at 17 miles per hour by late afternoon. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with the 1 foot outgoing low tide when the west-northwest swell is 6 feet at 8 seconds, and the onshore wind is 9 miles per hour. The first low tide on Friday will be -1 foot at 8:15 a.m., followed by a 5.5 foot high tide at 3:30. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 57 degrees for the water temperature. Saturday features choppy conditions with wave heights ranging from 2 to 4 feet, and onshore winds peaking at 16 miles per hour. In contrast, Sunday offers more consistent conditions with fair waves at 2 to 3 plus feet, especially in the morning. Monday maintains similar size and cleaner faces, making it a favorable option for surfers throughout the day. This morning, it's partly sunny, and it feels like 55 degrees with 12 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:30, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:02. It looks like we're in for a mostly cloudy day with a high near 58 and a moderate west wind around 14 miles per hour, gusting up to 20. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 61. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 54 and a moderate west breeze around 12 miles per hour, gusting up to 18. Looking ahead in the weather. This morning, it's partly sunny and it feels like 55 degrees with 12 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:30 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:02. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, tragedy has struck on the San Francisco Bay, where a recent boating incident has resulted in at least 1 death, with 3 individuals still missing as recovery efforts continue. A body was retrieved from the water on Thursday afternoon, following reports that a wave capsized a 3-story boat near Alcatraz Island. U.S. Coast Guard Petty Officer, 3rd Class, Kenneth Weiss, emphasized that strong tides and afternoon winds can make conditions pretty turbulent out there. He advised voters to check weather conditions before heading out and to ensure safety gear is on board, including life jackets and emergency beacons. Boating accidents are rare in the Bay, but safety precautions are essential for a secure outing. Now on to sports. For the first time in history, the reigning champions of South America and Europe will meet for the World Cup title as Argentina and Spain square off for the final on Sunday. Spain boasts the best defense, allowing only 1 goal in 7 matches, while Lionel Messi is chasing the Golden Boot with 8 goals and 4 assists. Argentina has scored 9 goals and Spain has scored 11 during the tournament. Spain's strength lies in possession, with Rodri preventing counterattacks, while Oyarzabal and Marino have combined for 7 goals. Argentina's attack heavily relies on Messi's magic. Predicted lineups include Unai Simon for Spain and Emiliano Martinez for Argentina. The match will take place on July 19th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. In local sports, tonight the Giants head to Seattle to open a 3-game series against the Mariners at T-Mobile Park, first pitch at 7:10. Landon Roop takes the mound for San Francisco against Bryce Miller, with the club riding a 2-game winning streak after taking 2 of 3 from Colorado. At 41 and 55, they're still looking to find consistency, but recent wins show some life in the lineup heading into this tough road test. Off the field, there's plenty to discuss. Buster Posey told Radio This Week the organization has to look at all options ahead of the trade deadline. That includes potentially moving Luis Arraez, the all-star second baseman, or Robbie Ray, the former Cy Young winner on an expiring contract. Both are attractive pieces for contending teams, and with San Francisco sitting nearly 20 games back in the division, a sell-off looks likely. Posey defended manager Tony Vitello on Thursday, saying he and his staff are doing a solid job trying to solve the puzzle they're in right now. Meanwhile, down in San Jose, the Sharks are entering the offseason with something they haven't had in years: expectations. After overhauling the roster, they're positioned to make the playoffs for the first time since 2019. The schedule drop brought some intriguing reunion games: Ferraro returning to face his old team, and Nurse coming back to Edmonton for the first time since his departure. In top news, Netflix stock dropped over 8% in extended trading after the company's third-quarter outlook fell short of expectations, and engagement trends did not inspire confidence on the street. The streaming giant reported earnings that beat estimates, and revenue grew 13.4% year-over-year to $12.6 billion, slightly underperforming forecasts. Earnings per share came in at $0, slightly beating expectations and above the $0 reported a year ago. Netflix guided revenue for the current quarter at $12.9 billion, against Wall Street's expectation of $13 billion. Co-CEO Greg Peters stated, "Not all hours are created equal," highlighting the impact of live events on revenue. In business news, short sellers are rapidly increasing their bets against SpaceX, driving bearish positioning to nearly 1/3 of the company's public float as the struggling stock hovers below its initial public offering price. About 185 million SpaceX shares are now sold short, representing roughly 29% of the company's publicly tradable float and about $25 billion in bearish wagers, according to S3 Partners. The position has ballooned from an estimated 40 million shares, or roughly 5% to 7% of the float, just 3 weeks ago. The stock has fallen about 20% in July and briefly slipped below its $135 initial public offering price. The largest block remains Elon Musk's stake, representing about 42% of shares outstanding, which is locked up until June 2027. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 1% for the week to about $63,000. Ethereum is up 2% to about $1,800. And XRP is unchanged at $1.09. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, We are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie is advocating for tougher rules following a significant traffic jam caused by Waymo's robotaxis. The mayor has urged state regulators to enhance regulations for autonomous vehicles after these robotaxis became immobilized in heavy July 4th traffic, exacerbating gridlock. In a letter to the State Department of Transportation, Lurie highlighted previous incidents that showcase the inadequacies of California's current regulatory framework. He proposed that manufacturers demonstrate 4 core operational capabilities to prevent future disruptions, including real-time adjustments to routes and sharing operational data with local agencies. Waymo operates approximately 1,000 robotaxis in the Bay Area and completes over 500,000 paid rides weekly. And in entertainment news, one of the biggest blockbusters of 1996, Independence Day, told the story of an alien invasion of planet Earth, resulting in the mass destruction of several cities, which won the film the Best Visual Effects Oscar. While many have tried to replicate its formula, including director Roland Emmerich, none have succeeded like the original. A key reason is that Independence Day focused on the characters, making viewers invested in their stories. Later films, however, celebrated destruction without addressing the tragic implications, failing to capture the core emotional impact. Disaster films should not exploit massive casualties as a selling point. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and humorist Mark Twain. And he said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started," emphasizing the importance of taking the first step in any endeavor to overcome inertia and begin the journey towards success. And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.